Ladies in red, and here's how they got here, Chris.
Well, Elise Bolton shot 572, got a little help on her way there. But Zwiefelhofer, she had a very good set, 657, one of the highest sets in match play on her way to this final.
And behind that, of course, Ezreal Tan and Georgia Drews in our other semifinal match. That one's going to be exciting as well, but we're ready to go with Elise Bolton. I'm Dave Lamont. Chris Barnes, multiple title winner on the PBA Tour, and future Hall of Famer by my side. And Elise Bolton starts it off the right way. If she wanted to, although I'm not sure she wants to haul her bowling ball, she could walk here from the University of Nebraska campus. That's how close we are here at Sun Valley Lanes.
Great opening shot. Both players admitted to being very nervous before this television show.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa,
Really? Well, she's not going to smile over that one, which is more than I could have said if I'd react. Neither player's smiling. I understand why Elise isn't.
Well, this is the same center that Jeremy Sonnenfeld shot the first 900 ever, but I don't think any of them look like that.
It's like a half a fist pump, like she doesn't want to show that she's secretly pleased. Seven-pin stubborn now. A much better ball, and of course, a worse result.
Well, you know, I have a theory that everything evens out, and that one didn't take very long at all. Although I think she was lucky to even have a mark in the first frame there. Got that one out of the way. This is a very good shot. Just a little bit light. Oil's carrying down pretty fast.
And the sophomore from Wisconsin Whitewater able to easily convert the 7-pin. Elise Bolton, who actually started her college career a brief stay at Sam Houston State, but transferred here into Lincoln, a Merritt Island in Florida. Well, she's got the magic on that 7-pin, kicks it aside again. Chris, take us through what the players are bowling out of the oil pattern.
Well, they're bowling on a little bit longer pattern. It's 41 feet. It's got 26 mils. That's a pretty heavy overall pattern. And the players are playing, Elise is playing right in this zone right here. And Katie is playing just a little bit to the right of that. Katie's got a stronger ball roll, but she's going a little bit further away from the pocket, trying to bring it back. Elise is not giving the head pin away at all. Pure shot making.
And not, well, hang on a second. After what happened earlier, all the messengers have been finished, and that time she leaves a makeable spare.
You see, she's not trying to get the 3-pin away, and this one gets outside of it. It starts to make a little move back, but she's not counting on that outside area that is getting slicker by the shot right now.
Straight at it for the communication major. So both players said they were nervous before the match, but no evidence of that in their scores. Semifinal will continue in a moment.
The Intercollegiate Singles Championships is brought to you by Ebonite, Bowl to Win, by Brunswick, Bowling with a capital B, and by 900 Global, run them over.
And there you see Elise Bolton taking command of his triple in 5th, 6th, and 7th, while Katie-Zwiefelhofer has had an adventure on the lane. That strike in the 4th, another unusual strike, to say the least. But she's had a problem in hitting the pocket and had a narrow miss on a split in the 6th. It looked like a really good shot, Chris.
Yeah, wrapped the 2 right around the 10. A pretty bad break, kind of evened out the lucky strike earlier.
She has now, she left the 2-4-10 before. This time it's the 2-10.
She's having a little bit of issue there. You see in her push away, she's pushing it to the right, and right now there's nothing there to hook it back. The oil is carried down. By pushing it out to the right, it gets in behind her a little bit. She has nowhere to throw it but to the right, and now that's nothing but hang. That's 4 straight shots that have gone light.
You see the two folks in the dark shirts right there. Her boyfriend Sam, who's a bowler at McKendree, and teammate of hers, Ashley Bell. Her choice is to have her support staff. See what she did here. The top 4 qualifiers for this event make up our semifinal field. It's a strong group. There you go. Able to come back a little bit, but Elise Bolton coming off an open in the 4th. Strung together 3 straight strikes to take control. There she was the number 3 qualifier, and mentioned in a low-scoring match, and probably got a little bit of help from her opponent. But you know what? Doesn't matter. You're here, and at the moment she's bowling very, very well. And we'll leave one out there. She has a 43-pin lead. As I mentioned at the top of the show, she's at Nebraska now, but she began her college career at Sam Houston State.
It would mean a lot because of with my transfer and everything, not being able to compete for Nebraska with the team. It'd mean to, you know, have something come out of my freshman year. Just to be able to say I did that my freshman year would be awesome.
And you see right behind her, her dad, Broderick, and mom, Cheryl. And Chris, you and I both remarked about this. It is so much tougher to be sitting there than to have the ball in your hands.
Absolutely. Had done it plenty of times myself, been on both sides, and I'd rather be throwing it than watching. It's so much easier to have some control over the outcome.
And I guess the big thing now for Elise Bolton is just stay clean.
Yeah, Katie's max score is 201 here, and as you look at this shot by Elise, again, anything right now that seems to get right at the 3-pin just goes by it, and that's why you saw the scores be pretty low in some of those matches. If you didn't start out to the right and start a little too far left, basically the oil carries down very fast, and it makes it very difficult to get it to hook back. It's 41 feet, 26 mils is a lot. That's more than we use on most of our tour patterns even. And so even though there's a high friction surface here with this HPL surface, the ball's not hooking a whole lot.
This is the 2nd year in a row that Katie-Zwiefelhofer has made the singles field.
She made some nice adjustments here. She's getting it back up to the pocket. It's pretty interesting that recently inducted USBC Hall of Famer Lenny Boris is Katie's ball driller. So she's got access to some pretty good knowledge there.
No trouble on the 7-pin.
Really do like Katie's ball roll. She's got a very strong ball roll. Has the ability to open up a lane, but here on this fresh condition, they're just not broken down enough to really let her play to her strengths, and it's played into Elise's strengths, which is being a very good shot maker.
No Brooklyn that time. You could see, you talked before, if you hang it out too far to the right too many times, you're naturally going to go left, and that's what happened there.
You get where you push it out to the right a little bit, and then it gets behind you. And the only way you can get that back is you close your shoulders down. And she's over-closed her shoulders and went high.
So some adventurous strikes for Katie-Zwiefelhofer, but the steadier player was Elise Bolton, and Elise Bolton will be in the championship at the USBC Intercollegiate Women's Singles.